Just you and I, forever and a day. Love will not die, we'll keep it that way. And above the stars will shine a harmony of love to love me too. The east of the sun and west of the moon.
Who is Miss Page? Who is Miss Violent Florence Page? Well, how did I find her? I found her through Peter and Lorraine, who sadly aren't here today, and he waved this at me and said, "Lorna, mate," which is Peter's way, "do you want this?" And I said, "It's fabulous." He said, "Yeah, I thought you'd like it. It's got a marriage licence on it. I got it from an old Dutch estate. Come and have a look." So I go down into his garage, which is full of every piece of junk in the world, and there are 2 plastic bags and a cardboard suitcase full of clothes from the 1940s down to the 1920s in appalling condition, but still full, and patterns and letters, all the letters from her clients. Miss Page just sprang into my life like that, and my mum, who you would have seen at the very beginning of the doorway, that's Edna, she was a dressmaker, and like Miss Page, she was a jobbing dressmaker. My collection celebrates her because all of the things that came my way, she has inspired me to make, and it comes from her collection. So they're extant garments from the 1940s, from Australia, what we girls wore when we were saying goodbye to our blokes when they're going off to war. So that's what the collection's all about. Miss Page is really, really sad because during the Second World War she met a bloke up here. They were stationed down at Glenbrook and they often came up here, and Miss Page worked in the Paragon. Now, that's why we're here. We're also here because Robin Palmer is the most wonderful woman in the world. But there goes my hat again. Miss Page worked here and she hated working here, and she had 2 really good friends and they worked together and they met these blokes, and her bloke went off to Singapore, not the best place to go, and yes, he ended up being captured by the Japanese, and he was in the Thai-Burma Railway, on the Thai-Burma Railway. And she wrote to him every single week, dutifully. Most of the letters came back, and I have a lot of them. I have the final letter that he wrote to her when he was freed by the Allied forces, and he says, "I've got a bit of beriberi, but you've got to expect that, and I've had malaria lots of times, but there's a lot of blokes worse off than me. I missed you and I've been thinking about you the entire war. I hope you've remembered me, and I hope to see you when I come back." She never got that letter. It was in my collection unopened. We have no idea why. She didn't meet him at the docks. He came back, she wasn't there. He went back to Bathurst and married somebody else. And Miss Page never married. She continued to dressmake and live a rich life in the mountains.
So now we're going to do Love the Sail on that note.
The only sound in the empty street is the heavy tread of the heavy feet that belongs to a lonesome cow.
We are the woman behind the fighting man. We went into the factories, the garages, and most importantly onto the land as a women's land army. Growing food for troops, for Britain and for us. They took pride in their work and their uniform. Lillian is wearing Beryl, style 2216, a reproduction of the Australian land girl overalls. Buckle braces, a waist belt that can cinch you in tight. These are the standard khaki drill, but they can be made into any colour and combined with a headscarf or snood. Put your hands together for Lillian. Lillian is modelling Jenny. A sailor suit, a style that's been popular forever. The thing I particularly like about these trousers, that I have to say, is a roundabout. This is a casual style sailor suit, one to wear on a picnic or to the local fair. It's sweet and sassy, and the trousers, as I said, have that lovely flare. As I said, we weren't only working in the fields as land army girls, we were back in the office. We were keeping office industry running smoothly. But after work we wanted to go off to the Trocadero and the other dance halls to jitterbug the night away with our men, who had returned on leave, or worse, with the Yanks, who were overpaid, oversexed and over here. Lillian is wearing Lily Rose, style 2211, a simple but elegant day dress, suitable for the office, but capable of taking you to a casual dance for work when your bloke comes and picks you up. Or your girl for that matter. The dress has contrasting bands at the neck, cap sleeves and a waistband. If you would like to learn vintage sewing, then you can do so with my Lily Rose online course. That will be available in a few months' time on my website. Now Sam is wearing a different version of Lily Rose, and she made this up over the last 2 days. And what a brilliant job she's done. You can see at the back that Sam's made a different a different back detail. She's put pleats into it, one of the many make-do and men's versions. And also she never made a toile. So even if you don't make a toile, you can dress for yourself. I'm also wearing it. And as you can see, it looks good on curvaceous girls as well as these lovely thin young ladies. Different version of Lily Rose, a skirt and a bolero made in the true make-do and men's wartime fashion. As the bonus of my online course, you will learn how to convert a dress pattern to this business suit and to an evening gown, how to change sleeves and neckline, move darts to gathers, learn how to adapt a pattern to be more than one thing in true stitch-up history fashion. Thank you, Sam, and thank you for being so patient. Lillian is wearing Veronica, a beautiful evening dress and cape for that special night out with your partner or the man with the nylon stockings. Elegant, simple lines with a lovely swirl to the skirt, but still very mindful of rationing. The sweetheart neckline that was popular throughout the years of the war. Might need to get somebody to undress like that. Gloves do get in the way. As I said, the sweetheart neckline and a beautiful square neckline on the back. Princess line darts. And the cape, as you have seen, adds charm and grace and also protects against the cool night air for those romantic interludes. Thank you, Lillian. Muna is wearing long. A siren song of a dress, totally different from Veronica. Lola clings to the body and hints at passion and seduction. Styled on the bad girl Lana Turner, sweater girl of the war. Lola would have been pinned up on the bedheads of the soldiers, rather than Veronica, who would have been in the wallets to show their mates. Our finale is Estelle, a 1942 wedding gown. Sweetheart neckline, long sleeves coming to a point. A beautiful crossover waistband at the front and a chevron waistband at the back. Gently gathered and with a lovely train, Estelle is the perfect war bride. And Sam is making a lovely bridesmaid with her cloak on. All fashion shows end with a wedding gown.
To me